Good. Well, today is Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. This is your update for Thursday the 30th. All right, let's go. Well, as far as official setups, there's no new ones tonight. This SPCB caught my eye. This is crazy volatile, crazy speculative. So consider yourself warned if you wanted to take some action. KGS trigger, we'll take a look at that. Here's the SPCB. You can see the HV is 189, so that's pretty crazy. Longer term, it does have some issues going way back in time, but this is just a little too crazy, even by my standards. So just thought I would throw it out there. Let's take a look at KGS. KGS still looks like it has potential in here. Off its best levels, obviously trigger coming in a little bit, but so far looking okay. Let's take a look at the overall market, and then we'll drill down, obviously. S&P 500, it's a little bit of a gap open, fairly hard sell-off, but then coming back by the end of the day, down about 0.5% on the day. Bit of a bummer. Ideally, you know me, I like to see us close this gap and go on, of course, to make brand new highs. For now, though, one day at a time type of mode, and as you can see, sideways action for quite some time. So this is where we want to get more and more selective while the market is trying to find its way. NASDAQ off its worst level, still down about 0.5% nonetheless, hanging around that 50 simple moving average, and it too, on a net basis, fairly sideways as of late. Rusty 2000, not a whole lot to report there. Still stalling below its 50 simple. Looks like a top remains in place. Take a look at security. You can see coming back in. This is cybersecurity, similar to HACK. A little bit of an opening gap reversal right at all-time highs, but it is not too far from all-time highs. One thing I noticed earlier is these agricultural commodities, such as corn, are banging out some serious highs. And notice the DBA is right here at brand new highs. So that's, in general, not a good thing for the market. That's inflationary, obviously. Take a look at Hack, another one of those cybersecurities. You can see opening gap reversal there, hovering around its old highs, but obviously you still have to get there. Biotechnology down a little bit. Looks like it's trying to bottom out in here. I wouldn't get too excited about it. The fact that it's bottoming out at these mid levels in here, I wouldn't get too excited just yet unless it can go on and make some multi-year highs. Some of these areas like software have pulled back to the 50, but haven't done a whole lot since. Take a look at transport. You can see stalling out a little bit and stalling bigger picture shy of their prior high. So that's certainly not a great thing that's happening there. Major drugs down a little. They've been kind of mostly sideways as of late, trying to bottom out. Kind of like biotech itself. Home builders still a questionable, selling off fairly hard. Looks like a top remains in place there. They might have a little support down here around 100 or so. So that's not a good thing, obviously. For the most part, let's take a look. Let's take a look at, excuse me on that. Let's take a look at the semiconductors. You can see opening gap reversal there. Not much to get excited about. I sure would like to see it get through all this overhead supply. And like I said yesterday, the longer we stay below this overhead supply, the more concerned I would be about the overhead supply. Or to rephrase, the more important that overhead supply is. If we could push back through it fairly quickly, then it becomes more of a do-over. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make without going into too much detail or filibustering is that the market remains fairly mixed out there. I sure like to see some improvement sooner rather than later. So let's just wait for setups for now and ideally for conditions to go back to improving. Everybody have a fantastic night. If you have any questions, you know the routine. Thank you so much.